What up, everybody? So I have another review here for you. This is the top Race TR-Q510 quad cam. And right off the bat, I'm gonna steal frequent flyers saying and say this thing is all the way awesome. This thing is fun. This is probably my favorite quad that I've received from Top Race. This thing is fun. I have yet to have a flight with this where I wasn't pumped full of adrenaline and smiling ear to ear. This thing is fun. So that being said, I'll try to name some bad things. There's not a lot bad I can say about this. It's hard to pick apart something this fun. There's three rates, and the yaw on low and medium is painfully slow. I mean painfully slow. I've never even got it to do a whole 360 on low without just giving up and switching it right to high. That being said, I think on the low rates, this would make a really good beginner quad. I think that a beginner could take this, and I've said it before, the yaw rate and throttle control are the two things that are hardest for beginners to get down. When you first pick them up, you have a tendency to hit the throttle up and down, and you're trying to hover it and it gets too close to the ceiling and you just drop it, and then you hit it again and you hit the ceiling. And then the yaw rate, the yaw in general, when you're a beginner, you're trying to hover it and it's facing this way, so forward is forward and back is back, and if you accidentally hit the yaw and you turn it, then your forward's going to go this way, and it tends to mess up beginners. And even when I started, the yaw was something that always kind of messed me up. So even though the yaw rate is horribly slow on low, I think that's a good thing for a beginner, because they could pick this up and they could learn how to fly it and hover it and get it going, to where they can control it. And then as they move up in skill, once they get enough skill to fly circuits and stuff, they put it on high, and this thing is awesome. It wouldn't be boring anymore. It would be a whole new quad, and they could, discover the joys of aggressive flying. So the other bad thing is probably the lights. The LEDs are right inside here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but they're right inside. And it lights up okay, but, not quite as much here. I think I can turn it on. So, not a lot, it doesn't light up too much, and it does have eyes, but it's not super bright. For night flying, this isn't. I seem to have one light out too, but for night flying, this isn't, the greatest, but it's not bad either. It's still doable at night. It's just not, the T-drone that they have, the whole body lights up, or a whole bunch of other various quads that we all have. It's not, it's not a super bright night flyer. And then it does have a camera. This is a camera quad. It's not adjustable. It's right here, and it's only a VGA camera, so you're not going to get super great footage, but I will say that it's not bad, for a VGA and for a toy. It's not bad. I wouldn't buy this for the camera. I would buy it for the quad itself, and then just kind of think of the camera as a bonus. That's about all the bad I can say about this, because this thing is freaking awesome. It looks very cool. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that is a cool look. It's got this really cool looking spaceship type weird, car racing bug look, which is cool. I like different designs, and this one's definitely different. Not your basic X formation like a lot of other ones. And so it's fast. I mean, high rates, this thing is fast, and it pitches deep. I mean, it pitches about like that. So you do have to fly this up. You know, if you want to go full speed, you need to have some elevation, you need to have some altitude with this, or it's just going to hit the ground. But if you fly it up, this thing is fast. And the yaw isn't really, it's not very quick on high, but because of the pitch, if you give inputs and do like a funnel turn, you give inputs on both sticks, this thing will turn on a dime. It'll turn so quick, you know, so you can have it pitched forward, flying it really hard and hit both sticks, and it'll turn really fast. So, you know, this thing is awesome. It's so fun. I mean, if you haven't noticed, you know, I've posted a few videos of me flying this. I when it goes to LVC, I get kind of sad because I don't want it to stop. It does come with a 350 milliamp hour battery, and it has this swinging. I took mine off, and you can just pop it off, and it has, it's like a swinging battery door, and it clicks in. But I find that it's just easier not to have it on. You can tuck the cables in or just have them hang out. And then you can also use bigger batteries, you know, like these Blue 500s fit in it, and it just barely sticks out. It's got plenty of room for them. So, but the battery bay door wouldn't close with one of these in it. But I just find it easier without the battery door. You know, it's a preference thing, and you keep it on or take it off, you know, however you want. So the 350 milliamp hour battery, pushing it really hard, doing flips, using the camera, you get about 5 minutes or 6 minutes of flight time. Depends on your camera use and flipping and all of that other good stuff. You know, if you don't use the camera or the flip function, you get about 6 minutes. With the 500 milliamp hour battery, I've got about 9 minutes, 9 minutes of flight. These are big motors, so it does eat up some juice, but you can get about 9 minutes of flight, which is really good with these 500 milliamp hour batteries. It takes, the 350 takes, I mean, it's the same. They're all the same. I mean, it's charging time, you know, if you plug it into the wall, it takes about 45 minutes to charge or so. Depends on what you charge it with. It does have really nice soft landing feet, like they're really nice. So if you're a big lander, then I guess that's something really cool. It does have a very nice instruction manual, all in English, like all of Top Race's stuff, and it tells you everything you need to know. But most of it is pretty self-explanatory due to the nice labels on the transmitter. And this is a very nice transmitter. I really like this transmitter. It's probably the best one that I've received from Top Race. So the rates are up here, and it has 3 rates, and the yaw does change with each rate. It says turn, but this is the flip key. So maybe the arrow's pointing down, but this is the flip key, and you click it and give input and flip it the way you want. You can toggle off and on the lights here. This is the photo button, and this starts the video, and the photos are actually not too bad either. But these buttons over here are dummy buttons, and it does have a full set of trims. So all of these are for trims. Even the throttle, it has a trim, and they do work. I don't have any batteries in this right now, but it has a nice LCD display. It shows you all the trims. It shows you if the lights are on and off. It shows you if when the video camera's on. You know, it shows like your throttle and, you know, your inputs. Although, like, it's kind of weird to have that on there. Like, I never look at it. I'm always looking at the quad while I'm flying it, not down here, but it does have it. This is a nice transmitter. I like it. It does come with a full set of spare props and a USB charging cable. It comes with a USB card reader, and it's a pretty big card for a VGA camera. A 4 gig. It comes with a 4 gig micro SD. That's pretty big for a VGA camera. You're going to get tons of pictures and footage with that card. It also does come with this prop guard cage thing, which is pretty light, and it doesn't really affect the flight performance, and it pops on really, really easy, pops off, you know, easy. I guess it would protect a little bit from the ceiling and stuff, but it's very light. So, you know, I don't know how much protection, if you're going at full speed, this is actually going to give the quad. Probably not much, but if you're flying it indoors, it will protect the ceiling and the prop guards pretty good. So that's about all that I really have to say about this. Like I said, this thing is awesome, and I highly recommend this one, and I'll take you through a flight demo and show you the pitch and the yaw. Maybe I'll even do it inside because I have so much footage already of it outside. So do a quick one inside to show you everything, and we'll call it a review. Hey everybody, so this is the indoor flight demo of the Top Race TR-Q510, and kind of noticed there that I have a LED out, and I did have a crash with this, so that's what happened. But with the transmitter, you can toggle off and on the lights, which is really cool. So I'll leave them on anyway. So this is on low, and I have never flown this inside, so I hope it doesn't get too crazy. So I'm just going to take you through the pitches and the yaw, because I do have so many other videos of flying this aggressively outside. So I'll just show you the basics here inside. So this is on, we call it 30% rates, low. So very, very stable. A little throttle control there. Very stable. So this is low, and there's the pitch. So like I said, for beginners, you know, this is a really good quad because you can use it and it's not too bad and low. Learn how to use it and then move up, and as you advance it just gets funner and funner. So here's the yaw on low. So slow. So like I said, that's the first time I've ever completed a 360 with the yaw on low, so it's painful, but you know, like I said, for beginners, that's good. Okay, so now we're at, I think they call this 60 or 70% rates. It's mid rates. So there's the pitch, and you can see it gets really good. The pitch gets really nice on mid. You know, you can get this thing moving on mid rates pretty good. And there's the yaw. You know, mid-rates yaw is pretty slow too, but better than low for sure. And here's high, and the pitch is crazy on high. I'm a little nervous and doors doing the pitch on high, but it's crazy. And there's the yaw on high, much better. Still not very, very fast, but like I said, with inputs on both sticks, this thing will turn quick, even with that semi-slow yaw. So bump it back down to medium here, and we'll check out the flips. Oops. Does nice flips, especially in forward flight. They do the nice loops in forward flight, which I really love. You do have to it doesn't really give it too much throttle boost, so you got to kind of maintain your throttle control. So like I said, I have so many videos of this flying, and I'll have more because I absolutely love this quad. So I'm just gonna call it a review right there, and because I wanted to show you the pitch and the yaw and the flips. And if you really want to see it flying very fast, check out my other videos, and you know, many more to come. And let's set it back down in the bowl. And that was the indoor flight demo of the Top Race TR-Q510. Love this quad, absolutely love it. Outdoors, this thing is a blast. All right, thanks for watching, guys.